And welcome everyone to a Pac-12 chat. I'm Andy Katz, pleased to be joined by Ira Lee from Arizona. And Ira, look, I want to get into the roster and this past season and look at the next season. But let's first deal with what we're all dealing with: is this shutdown, stay at home. How have you been getting by in Tucson?
I've been doing all right. I keep a routine. I wake up, eat my breakfast, clean up the house a little bit, get a workout in, and just do homework. That's all we can do right now.
So not everyone has access to workout facilities, obviously, or even a hoop in front of their house or their apartment.
Right,
How are you able to stay in shape or in any form or fashion, anything that's basketball related?
right. I have a ball. I'll dribble every day. I'll run. I'll just run around the block a couple times each day. But that's about it. I'll do push-ups, but I don't have a lot of equipment, so I'm just making do with what I have.
And how are you able to deal with staying in touch with your teammates, staff, and academically through, I'm assuming, through Zoom?
Right. Yeah. Academically, it's been pretty organized. We do everything through Zoom. Our meetings. We still have like study hall. We still have tutoring. It's just everything's through Zoom. And it took about a week or two to get used to, but I've gotten the hang of it. And then as far as my teammates, we text each other all day, every day. We play 2K together, and the coaches will call us every other day.
All right, so let's look back before we go forward, and we'll play a little what if.
Yeah.
Um, you guys were inconsistent at times, but then you guys would hit your stride and look like a team that certainly could go pretty far, not just in the Pac-12 tournament, but in the NCAA tournament. If we had had a full Pac-12 tournament and obviously an NCAA tournament, what do you think might have happened with this Arizona team?
Honestly, I think we were about to make a big run. We beat Washington the day before all this stuff happened, and everything was just clicking. The guys were ready. We all had that winning mentality, and plus we had a lot of seniors. People forget that we had a lot of freshmen, but we had a lot of seniors too. So this was their last run. So I think we were about to make a good stride, and I think we are going to make a lot of noise in Pac-12 and the NCAA tournament.
So obviously, a number of your teammates, the younger guys, have declared for the NBA draft.
Mhm.
Zeke Naji, Nico Mannion, Josh.
That's
Thank you, Josh.
you're good.
Also has declared for the NBA draft. So Josh Green. So I mean, at this point, if you could reflect back on what it was like to play with these guys, obviously all incredibly talented
Mhm.
and with unlimited potential.
Right. Everybody sees the big three freshmen. They're stars. They are. You can't run away from that. But I see those guys every day. They're like my little brothers. At the end of the day, people forget they're kids. So I'm gonna miss having that aspect. And they love the game. They love learning. Any advice the older guys gave them, they took in. They had no egos. They just wanted to win. They just wanted to play hard. That's why I compliment them the most on it. That's why I think they're gonna have a great career in the NBA.
All right, so a lot of roster changes here. We don't know what it's going to look like, but as of now,
Mhm.
uh, with the players that definitely will be there,
Mhm.
including yourself, who will be a fourth-year player. You played in all 32 games this past season, so you're going to be a major part, at least certainly in terms of your expectations are going to go up, production-wise. Your
Mhm.
leadership, all these things are going to be a little bit more on your shoulders. What could
Mhm.
next season's Arizona team look like?
I think right now, we have a really good core group. We got guys like Jamal Baker, Jordan Brown coming in off his redshirt year, James Akinju, me. So I think we have a good core group, and then Dalen Terry coming in. He's going to be a really good addition. He's a versatile 6'7", 6'8" guard, and he can, if we put some weight on him, he'll probably play a little forward for us too. But I think we're going to be a good team next year. We got older guys that are experienced, that have been through some things. And as long as we bring, we get a couple more grad transfers, a couple more freshmen to sign, I think we're going to be just fine. I have no worries about next year.
All right, so for you,
Mm-hmm.
how prepared are you to have more responsibility, not just
Mm-hmm.
on the court, but also in terms of being much more of a leader?
Mm-hmm. Hey, I've been waiting for this. It's my like you said, it's my fourth year, so I definitely want to go out with a bang. And even right now, even though we're in quarantine and everything, I just been making sure I keep my body right, eating the right things, just to make sure when this stuff is done, I'll come back prepared and ready to lead.
We've seen this so often. You just mentioned how people forget you guys had seniors as well as the talented freshman class. And success in the NCAA tournament and in the Pac 12 consistently has been teams that have been able to get old and stay old. So, with that being
Right.
said, how much do you feel like your class, especially you, can play a major role in that for Arizona next season.
I think it's important. It's really important. My freshman year here, we won the Pac-12, regular and in the tournament. And people forget we had Dusan Ristic, we had Keanu, we had Parker Cartwright. We had guys like that brought us together. And the focus was on Alonzo and DeAndre, but behind the scenes, people forget those are the older guys that kept us together and that got us to those wins. So I think it's going to be a really important part for me and especially Jamal. Jamal's going to be a senior as well. So we're going to have a really big role, and we're ready for it.
All right, Ira, more than anything, stay safe. And hopefully sooner than later, we're going to be on the other side of this.
Yes, sir. I agree. I hope so too.